Hey everybody, it's been a little while, but we're back with a brand new episode of Coffee with Chuck. Chuck, happy holidays. How you doing?
Happy holidays. I'm doing great. Hard to believe
Awesome.
you're here.
Yeah, it's been quite a year, hasn't it?
It has been. I'm ready to get to 2021.
Me too. Me too.
We got to
Yeah,
enjoy the holidays.
we have to enjoy the holidays. What we can anyway. And I'm just glad we're back in. Back in somewhat regular business now, and trying to keep
Yeah.
things going. Back doing another video, and hopefully we can continue these strong through 2021.
And I'm getting to the office more and more, and that's good.
Yep. Yep. I try to occasionally, but I'm still, mostly from home. So, you having coffee today?
Yeah, a little Starbucks.
It's been hard to get out and buy local coffee.
Yeah, it has.
Still trying, but I picked up some Oak City coffee from here in Raleigh. It's the Honduran Honey Blend. It's really good. It's a little lighter than what we usually enjoy, but
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Honey, I like it.
It does have a smooth, sweet taste to it. It's really good. Well, let's jump right in. I know people, our members are eager to hear what's going on here at
Yeah.
Coastal and what we've been doing, what we have in store for the near future. So, I guess first things first, let's give them a quick update on where we are with COVID in general and how that's impacting operations and member service and what's available to them.
Yeah, so let me talk about the branches real quick. We had to close our branch lobbies to lobby traffic, I guess, late last spring due to COVID. I thought it was best to keep our members safe as well as employees. We're still in that posture. We were on a plan to potentially reopen branch lobbies in January. With this kind of resurgence of COVID, we will put that off indefinitely. We're anxious to get them reopened, but we don't want to create safety issues for anyone involved. We're continuing to do phone appointments. And at some point in 21, we'll also be taking appointments online to do video appointments as well. So we're trying to expand the ways members can work with some one-on-one at Coastal, whatever their particular need or issue is. So we continue to work on the digital side. We'll keep you posted on when we are reopening branch lobbies to traffic. Digital channels have been going crazy. We are now, so pre-COVID, we were taking in about twice as many check deposits at our ITMs, which are at our branches, than we were through mobile deposit. That has now shifted, and we're taking in more check deposits via mobile deposit today than we are taking through our branch ITMs. And I think that's a shift that may be with us permanently. We have a robust digital capabilities, and our members are finding them and using them with increasing frequency. And we have an ambitious agenda to bring more capabilities through those channels next year.
It's pretty good service channels to be building on, and it's convenient for members too. Especially people don't want to be out. COVID continues to get worse. Hopefully, we'll start to trend downward in the near future. But as the time that we're recording this, we're still seeing day over day records. So hopefully, the near future will start to show some improvement. But it's nice that we've been able to adapt in the meantime, and be able to service members who have changed their behavior to those more digital channels.
Yep, absolutely. And we thank our members for adapting with us.
So, and as members have gone through things, we've had those relief programs in place and done some things to help them. I know we've got a few changes on the horizon for that, but can continue to serve members who have needs. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So the CARES Act and action by the federal banking regulators and the accounting regulators, as part of the CARES Act, gave us the authority to extend payments on consumer loans up to 6 months and on mortgages up to 12 months. That authority expires on December 31st of this year, unless reinstated by Congress. So we have turned off the self-serve Skip-a-Pay and digital banking on December 1st, so that we wouldn't have any that fell over into January. So we still have the member assistance program for members who still need assistance addressing loan payments. We'll do what we can to help members navigate that situation, whatever it is. And we have a much larger team in that group today than we did pre-COVID to work with members. And so far, we've done about 3,900 loan adjustments or payment extensions or so forth through that group this year. We are extending 2 of our fee waivers through the end of January, late fees on loans and early withdrawal fees on certificates. We'll reinstate those really starting in February. So we've helped a lot of members. The members that got some kind of deferral of loan payments are 29,000 members. Many of those have got a 3-month, and at the end of 3 months, continued paying their balance. So that's great for them, great for us. But we've helped 29,000 members navigate through this difficult period in accommodating their need for cash and deferring loan payments. So we're happy to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's really good that we were able to adapt for that and help members through this, whatever their situations were going to be. Yep. It also sounds like members themselves have adapted really well and are faring a little bit better than we thought they might.
Yeah, exactly.
So, which I guess translates into overall, 6 months ago, we were having conversations around where the end of the year might end up for Coastal.
Right.
And I know we were talking about hopefully maybe breaking even, but we've actually had a pretty strong year.
Yeah, we're going to have a really strong financial year. Not what we had expected, because there are a lot of effects from COVID, and we're setting aside additional money for loan losses in 21. But still a very respectable year financially, and we will make money.
We put money into COVID. We put money into potentially holding off for loan losses. There was a lot of extra that we had to do. There was the extra fee waiver. So it's nice to be as a cooperative and be member focused like that.
Right.
We put that money back into our membership.
That's correct. Absolutely correct.
So it's great that we were able to kind of take care of everybody through this year and then still be well positioned for a pretty solid 2021 once we get things back up and running.
Yep.
So do we want to take a look ahead and talk a little bit about what members can expect? I know we're working on a few things that affect them early in the year, or at least we'll be working on them early in the year that could have some good member service impacts into 2021.
Yeah, so we have 3 very active projects right now that are digital, somewhat digital in their nature. We will be rolling out online chat inside of online banking during the first quarter. So you'll be able to go into online banking, click on chat, and a representative from Coastal will chat with you from our side, and could be a service question, could be a need to talk to somebody about a mortgage, whatever it is. We're bringing that online. Contactless debit and credit cards. More and more merchants are putting in the equipment to handle Apple Pay, Google Pay, which are touchless, and now contactless debit and credit cards. Between November and probably early second quarter, we will reissue all of our credit cards and all of our debit cards with the contactless capability built in. And so if you're at a register and that register has a little symbol for, I guess it looks like internet or whatever, you can just tap your card on that terminal, not have to enter a bunch of information, insert the card in a slot. And then finally, we're doing a bill payment conversion in March, which the front end of that will be somewhat different than you're accustomed to, but the hard work's being done on the back end to make it seamless for members. And there will be considerable communications coming to you during the first quarter as we get closer to the date when that's going to go live. So look for more information in the first quarter if you use our bill payment service. What we're putting in will bring things like P2P, person-to-person payments. So while today you might use one of the public P2P services, you'll be able to do it through your Coastal account within our digital banking platform, which is a big benefit. So we're excited about that and more capabilities to come on that in the future. But, we had all things considered, we had a great 2020. Our net promoter scores, which members rate us on, would they recommend us to a friend or family member, went up 5.5 points so far this year to a level of 68.8. World-class service is 70. We've been there once. We're creeping back. But I think to get that kind of score in the year this has been is phenomenal, and it really reflects how you, our members, think about how we're doing business for you. And so for those of you who completed those surveys, they're randomly selected on an ongoing basis. Thank you for taking the time to do that. It really helps us evaluate how we're doing in serving you.
Yeah, and it speaks really well to how we're able to respond to that feedback as well, too. And that's been the theme of 2020, is being to adapt quickly and get solutions in place. One for our employees, but to get them well positioned, and then obviously for our members to be able to give them what they need when they need it. And timeliness has been more important this year than ever before. So it's good to know that we've been in that mode and we can continue in that mode going forward.
Absolutely.
It sounds like, all things considered, things are going well. Any final thoughts for our members before we wrap up?
Yeah, as I do every year, I just want to thank all of our members for the business they do with us and the trust they place in us to handle their money and their financial affairs. It's a privilege to do it, and we appreciate your business and your trust and confidence in us. It's a high honor we take away from that. So we love serving you, love learning how to serve you better, and it's been a great year. Let me wish all of you a happy holiday season. It's here. I'm going to enjoy the holiday season and then be happy that 2020 is over as we go into 2021. So have a great holiday, and we'll see you again in 2021.
That sounds good. Of course, I'm going to always thank people for taking the time to tune in and get the latest updates from you. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you can get notified anytime a Coffee with Chuck or any of the other video content that Coastal puts out is available. If you like this, share it with your friends and family, and let them know what's going on here at Coastal and how we're here to help. So, echoing what Chuck said, happy holidays to everyone, and we look forward to seeing you in January. Thanks for tuning in.